Hey guys, so today I'm doing 2 of the last 4 of my May Challenge palettes. And heads up, if you're afraid of snakes, don't watch this video because I have mine. He was being a little weird in his cage, and so I pulled him out, so he's going to be running off of me while I try to play with makeup. My hair isn't up, so he's a little upset about that. Hey, come back up here. Come here, give me that. No, come around the front. Why don't you just sit and chill? Sit, chill. Anyways, usually he likes it when my hair is up because he messes around in my hair. What are you doing, bully? Anyways, he's a 30-year-old snake. Look at him. Hey, rude. You hissing at me? You better not be hissing at me. For those that may be curious, he is a bull snake crossed with a Florida pine snake. He's a rare crossbreed. They are the same family but different genuses. Well, same genus, different families. Anyways, I'll put the information on the screen. I'm going to be working with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, the first one, the one that I bought. Well, I didn't buy it. Somebody bought it for me in 2018. And then I'm going to be using the Milani Pure Passions. And the reason for this is, I had always wondered how similar these were to each other. And they have a lot of like similar shades. So what I want to try and do is do one eye with one palette and one eye with the other palette. So this is technically a battle of video. I'm going to try and use the same shades out of both on their respective eye to do this look. And then that way I'm trying to lessen the eyeshadow palettes that I own. I have 2 left on the counter to get through for my May challenge, and then I would have used all of my eyeshadow palettes at least once since I started my challenge. Hopefully I won't sneeze about 15 times through this video. I've been sneezing since 4 o'clock this morning. It's now about 8:30. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. I'll use one palette on one eye, one palette on the other, and I'll just use the mirror out of the Milani palette. And I will be doing a palette declutter once I get done with all of my like eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. See, I put my hair up and here he comes. So anyways, if you're interested to see what looks like come up with, then keep watching. And no, I can't do this. My snake pick my makeup. I mean, how's he supposed to choose? I saw that go around with my dog picks my makeup or my cat or my ferret or whatever. I won't do that. Sorry. But yeah, so this is Bully. He will be 30 in December. He is 2 months and 10 years younger than me. So, yeah. And he's they're non-venomous snake. He's a mild constrictor. I mean, if he wanted to, he could wrap himself around my neck probably about 8 times and then choke me to death. Alcohol is the key to getting them off of you quickly and safely. It doesn't harm them as bad as like trying to pry them off. And I'm not talking rubbing alcohol. I'm talking like vodka. So if you ever have a snake that gets on you and latches on and won't stop biting you, spray it with vodka. Easiest way to get it to go. Because, I mean, that's what I do when I get alcohol anywhere near my face. Right, buddy? Thankfully, he's only bit me like twice in all the years that I've had him. And it was because I was bringing him food. And he missed the food and got me. So usually, as soon as he realizes he has me, he lets go. And I do have very thick leather gloves that I have in there on top of his cage for handling him if he's grumpy, because he's old. So he's, hey. This is a PG-13 channel here. So anyways, I'm going to zoom you guys in and get started with the look. Gotta behave while you're on camera. Where are you going? Are you trying to get the doorknob? Weirdo. Yeah, just at me. Okay, so because this palette has these 2 shades in it that are very similar to, what is it, Pooter? And the shade above it. Silk Cream and Pooter in this one, which are these 2. I'm going to be using Pooter and Silk Cream, and then in this palette, it's Totally Fawn of You and Truth or Bear. Where are you going? Like my new necklace? Isn't it pretty? Unfortunately, it is not vegan, but it is cruelty-free. Where are you going, boy? Get back here. pat down my back. Do you want to just go get on the rug? No, you're going to climb back down my back again and fall on the floor. Alright, so I'm going into this shade first. I'm carrying it lower, and then I'll use a lighter shade over it. To be honest, I don't even feel like putting on like face makeup today. I've got a collab video that goes up at noon, and then my live stream shop my stash because it's July 1st. Yeah, I'm working on my May challenge in July. So that video premieres at noon, and then I'll be doing the live stream right after it. And I know I haven't done my science serum today, but it's gotten rid of like quite a bit of the darkness there under my eyes. So I think I'm just gonna forego doing concealer, corrector, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna play with eyeshadow today. Yes, we're just gonna play with eyeshadow. And you know what? This is your color. Yeah, this is your color. And then going into the lighter of the two. You still getting aspen bark out of your face? And the other palette has, I think it's Jack's, Apple Jack's, Cranberry. Okay, so we have Firework and Crayon Apple in here, which are this shade and this shade. One of them is more like bronzy and one of them's more maroon. I think I'm going to take the bronzy looking orangey red from here. Oh, it's actually copper. I'm just using my finger. Also, this is what I would do if I was wearing my face mask, which I don't have to go anywhere till tomorrow. I have a Walmart pickup order to do. I don't do like the rest of my face when I do that. I just do my eyes and my brows because there's no point really. And then lighter shade. There's nothing really in here that matches that. There's like this pinky shade in here that might work. So I'm going to grab that. What are you? Lust and Luminous. It's kind of like faint in here. So it's kind of got a copper undertone to it as well. And then I'm just dragging that towards the outer edge, and then I'm going to go back into this shade here. How'd you finally calm down? Somehow or another, I have purple eyeshadow all over my leg, and there's a big gouge mark in the Jaclyn Hill palette, so I'm guessing I got this stuck in the other one. Now I have purple bruisey streaks on my leg. I don't know how I did. Oh, it's on the corner. Alright. Now for the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to risk putting this in my lap. Hopefully he doesn't get excited. First I'm going to go into the Pruder shade, and we'll see how comparable the other look is. I haven't done any videos on my Battle Love series in a while, because I really haven't had a whole lot of things to like compare. I have 2 Jeffree Star palettes left, and I know I had said I would compare the Antilles palette to it if somebody wanted me to, and the Tokyo palette. I still need to do comparison swatches for both of those, and I want to do like eye looks for both of them to show the difference between one palette and the other. But now that everything with Jeffree Star has like blown up and hit the fan, and Tati made her video yesterday, I am really not inclined to show any of his products on my channel. This is that Silk Cream color I'm putting up here. so just to show you what I used and make sure that, yeah. So this one I used first, it's Pooter, and the one above it is Silk Cream. Then I'm going to go into Fireworks, which is this one. Hopefully it's similar to this. And then above that is Faint. It's like a pinky hue, kind of like this. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to grab that shade on my finger, and it looks like, oh yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty close. I will swatch all these out on my hand in a minute. Whoops. I just got it way too far out. That way you can see all of the colors swatched out. That shade is a little bit too bright. But I think mixing it into the Fireworks shade made it look a lot more similar. And now I have purple on my hand as well. And don't stick your face in my palette. So you can go underneath of it, but don't stick your face in the palette. Even though I sanitized you before I did this. And for those that don't know, snakes carry salmonella. So I always make sure that he gets a bath with Dial antibacterial, the like yellowish orange bar. And make sure that I, kill any bacteria that's on him. I got that Fireworks shade out here, and it like grabbed and doesn't want to come off. What are you huffing at me for? Sounds like you've got a stuffy nose. I'm going to grab a little bit of that Pooter shade and just blend up here a little bit. Yeah, you sound like you've got a stuffy nose, buddy. Want some peppermint oil? Let you sniff that. Now, if I was going to do the rest of my makeup, I would, put concealer and stuff on, and that would get rid of some of the eyeshadow transfer. But looking at this myself, other than this shade here being a little too light, I think these shades are very, very similar. So I'm going to grab this shade and this shade. You're knocking my palette over. He's trying to go underneath. So this is the Milani palette. That light shade didn't even want to show up on my hand. And then I'm going to grab Pooter and Silk Cream from here. What, buddy? You really do sound like you've got a stuffy nose. You want to go hang out in the front yard a minute? Here. Alright, so I've got those swatches done. Now I'm going to grab this shade here and then this shade. Hi. What you doing? And then grabbing the Fireworks and then the Faint shade. Actually, I think, just for S&Gs, I'm going to put the Sissy shade is closer to the shade from the Milani palette. I should have probably used that one instead. I think that's Sissy. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we have the Milani palette here and the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then there's the Sissy shade. It's a little bit more pink than this one. But I think on the hand, these two shades you can't even see. But these two are almost identical. And then I think if I mix this one and this one, I could get a shade just like this. But looking at my eyes up close, the only difference is this shade is a little bit lighter. I have an even bigger necklace now. I'm not going to worry about doing mascara. I think if I tried to do mascara right now with him on me, I would, there it goes in my hair, I would end up with a whole big black mess. Right, buddy? But, what are you doing? These colors actually match my snake because he's like this reddish color down here and he's like salmony pink on the, give me this, on the like tip of his tail. And then he's like brown and beige. So I guess you could say I did an eye look similar to my reptile. Where are you going? That's my butt. That tickles. Don't do that. So I'm going to go. Oh, I guess I can zoom you guys out. I'm going to go. I got to get this purple eyeshadow off my leg. Billy says, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Hi. He's a good boy. You really are a good boy. Give me that. Give me that. Hi. He's a good boy. Yeah, you sound like you got a stuffy nose. Somebody asked me once, you can pet a snake? I'm like, it's an animal, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't know you could pet them. I'm like, nope, can't pet them. They hate it. Absolutely, absolutely hates being pet. Doesn't like to be held. Why are you going in the sink? No, you're going to mess over my skincare. Stop it. No, you're going to get up there and you're going to knock all those tiny bottles down. I'm going to play a 52 bottle pickup. Now he's trying to knock the eyeshadow off. All right, I'm going to go. I will see you guys later. Hopefully this was amusing, watching me corral my snake from being bad. He's just curious. And I'm hot, so he probably doesn't want to sit with me. That and the air just kicked on. So he probably doesn't like being blown on either. And he just turned on the little nest I have sitting on the counter. Where did you put this, buddy? Okay, I got you. All right, just stay on the floor for a minute. Thankfully, he can't go up underneath the crack of the bathroom door. Goodness. Anyways, excitement for the morning. Yeah, so I think those are very similar. If you guys want to see me use, let me look. I think, like with this reddish brown and then this dark brown, I think I could probably do, yeah. There's like this brown in here, this like brown, there's this color here. The color next to it matches the center shade. I think this color also matches pretty closely to the other shade in there I didn't use. I didn't even think about this one. This one might match one of the lighter shades from the top row. One of these. I think it would match one of those. So if you want to see me do this again with either this palette or with another palette, let me know and I'll do it because I didn't realize that basically every shade in here is also in here. But I did get this first, so this is older. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my comparison looks. I don't know what palette numbers these are, to be honest, because I already decluttered some and I sent one back, which I still don't have a refund for. So I got rid of both of my ABH palettes. I've gotten rid of all but 2 of my Jeffree Star palettes, so there's like 3 more that are gone. So literally I have these 2 left to do for my May challenge, which is the BH Aquarius palette and the Deuce palette by Juvia's Place. And these don't have any similar colors. Maybe the browns. There's some like darker browns in here. This one has like a purpley brown. So these will be the next 2 that I do, and then I have an entire stack that I'm working on of 4 looks 1 palette. So those will be the next in the May challenge, and he's still sitting on the floor where I leave him now. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and spread love and not hate. Bye. What are you doing, bully?